It has now been 7 months since I have put an orchid in this aquarium, of which you'd never seen before, and I'm going to show you right now. So here is the orchid plant that I had put in 7 months ago. Here it is, right here. Now the color of the flowers here are yellow with a hint of pink. This here is a Phytonia red. This is a plant I took from my dad's garden. It has pink flowers on it. I have got one on this side with white flowers on it, the exact same plant as this one, only with white flowers. Here I have devil's ivy. I have another plant I took from my dad's garden. I have New Guinea impatiens, one here and one here, right? This pond plant, again, this is the same plant as I showed you a moment ago with the pink leaves. This is it in the white leaves. Now this is a bigger one, it's more grown, so I added this one in yesterday. So being so big, I don't know if it will melt back or if it will just die off completely, but I will keep you informed on this plant, you know, up to date on this plant, how it's progressing, how it's doing. Here is another aquatic plant, pond plant. Now this plant, believe it or not, had went on meltdown, and I thought that perhaps I was going to have to take it out, throw it in the trash, because you know everything was gone. There were no more leaves or anything, but these are new stems that have been growing. Again, are not looking great. Now it could well be that this plant is not doing too well in here because the lighting in here is very, very intense. We are talking about 8 sets of LEDs in here, so 6 T5 tubes and 2 LED strips, so 8 lights, or 8 sets of light all together. And believe me, it does get very warm in here. This plant, however, is doing much better because it's a harder leaf. When I purchased this plant, it was not as large as this. There are more leaves growing. It's a shame a couple of months ago it had flowered, and I had never managed to do a video for you to see, but these flowers were stunningly beautiful. I mean, they were just divine to see. So will I be adding in any more plants to this aquarium? I shall be. And will I be adding in another orchid plant in here? Most definitely. And as for that matter, I already have one that I'm going to be putting in now. These are them here. So here I have a begonia. This one's got red flowers. I have this plant here. I'm not sure about the name for this plant. This one has blue flowers, small flowers, but once this grows, it will just be like a forest of blue flowers. I mean, it will be absolutely beautiful and certainly very, very colourful indeed, along with the other colours. I've got this orchid plant here, which is the same one that's in the aquarium right now. So I'm just going to place this in here. Now at the moment it is looking very sparse in here as well as in here. However, over time it should fill out and become like a beautiful sanctuary for these plants. I mean, this should be like a mini paradise in here, or a mini indoor garden. The whole purpose is for this, again, being African cichlids, they will feed on any plant, so having them above water with the roots going into only the bare roots going into the water, that, you know, will do the job. And being big plants, again, they do an amazing job because they're able to take up more nitrates. So the nitrate for this is super low, especially for our cichlid tank. So I will carry on adding in these plants to the aquarium, and I will show you once I'm done. So this is me done. This is the one with the blue flowers. I decided to put the orchid over on this side. So I've got it here with the roots coming through into the water, and over on the left end of the aquarium I have the begonia with the red flowers, the begonia with the white flower, with the yellow flower, sorry, one orchid, two Phytania red. This plant here, if you know the name of it, let me know in the comments. Well everyone, that's it. Orchids, begonia, New Guinea impatiens, and devil's ivy, all in this aquarium. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like them? I hope this certainly inspires you to try something new with your aquarium. Thank you for watching, and peace out.